everyone, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. I am back. Seth got kicked out.
It hurt.
But I am here to give you my review of BloodShot. Now, BloodShot came out in theaters. It's Vin Diesel's latest project, you know, to go along with X and other things. Last Witch Hunter, which, by the way, he's working on a sequel for. I don't know why. That movie was garbage, but apparently he's going to get a sequel. I digress. BloodShot. It's one of Variant Comics' biggest things. Variant Comics is an independent company. It's basically, and they have their own world. They have Mr. Miracle and all these other comics. I've never really read a lot of the Variant Comics, but they have a vast array. It's kind of comparable to Marvel in a sense, except I think that they have all the same creative man behind it.
It's like DC, but it's like a smaller type. It's like smaller DC.
Yeah, it's like smaller DC. Seth's talking, by the way. He's on the other side. But yeah, it's like a smaller DC. But Variant Comics has been around. It's been around for quite a bit. And this would be the first live-action interpretation, like big-budget one. Now, there are other ones that I'm probably going to review when they come out on TV. But this is the first crack from Vin Diesel. Now, BloodShot... Now, BloodShot is a character, is this former Marine. He was a badass guy. You know, and something bad happened to him. He got killed, his wife got killed, and he got brought back from the dead by this organization that wants to make basically super soldiers. But they're bringing back, obviously, dead soldiers who were donated by the government to them because no one claimed their body. Now, that's the basic buildup of the BloodShot character. Now, this movie is actually not a bad movie. Now, I will say, it's not a great movie. It's barely, I don't think it's even a good movie. It's okay. The problem this movie reaches is...
It's popcorn!
Damn you, Seth. The problem this movie reaches is that it's a rated R movie trapped in a PG-13 prison. And you know what? It's kind of funny coming from me, because if you've been following me long enough, you know that I've been the guy beating the drum for not everything has to be rated R to be good. So for me to think this, then it's really gotta be a problem, because I'm the guy who's usually beating the drum the other direction. But yeah, like, because if you see this movie is shot a lot like Dredd. I actually have to say, which is a unique thing for me to say, the directing of this movie is actually the best part of the movie. The directing and the way the movie is shot is the best part of the movie, because while not all the actors are hitting it full cylinder, and Vin Diesel's just being Vin Diesel, he's not really doing anything else, he's not really adding too much to the character, the way that it's shot and the way that it's directed is actually really freaking good. But and to be fair, a lot of the action sequences, though they would have been much better and much more improved if it was R-rated, because you can feel them having to pull back on things. That there'll be scenes where someone gets brutally injured and they can't show it. There's scenes where there's literally a slow motion scene where he throws a flashbang right at some guy's face and it explodes. And I know flashbangs aren't meant to like blow your head off, but I'm pretty sure if one blew up 5 inches away from your face, it's gonna look pretty gruesome. So, and then there's also a scene with his wife where she's basically all the way naked in a bed, and they just keep showing you side boob images but the way they did it was like, it was supposed to show you her fully nude, but they just cut that part out. So this movie has a lot of things going against it. Now, one thing that I did like about the movie, one performance anyways, that I did enjoy in the movie was definitely Guy Pearce. Now, Guy Pearce, you've seen him in many things. He's been in Memento. He was the villain in Iron Man 3. He's been around the block for quite a bit. And honestly, and like he played the villain of this movie. But, I mean, he was an okay villain. It was pretty predictable. And about near the halfway mark through this movie, a twist happens. It's a twist that's given away in the trailer. Which is why I would say that if you're going to go see this movie, it's on VOD right now, but if you're home video. So, if you're going to see this movie, I would not watch any of the trailers, because the trailer pretty much gives away the entire movie. If you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie, or if you read the comics, you've seen it too. So, you know, if you read the books, then you know what happens. If you've seen the trailer, you know what happened too. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, because you know I'm gonna do a better job than the actual marketing crew of not spoiling this for you. But the movie is okay. I would give it a 6. It's an okay movie. It's got okay, decent action sequences. It's shot very well. It's very cinematic in the way that it's shot and the way that it's directed. Vin Diesel is just Vin Diesel. He's not, to put it this way, it's not as bad as like something like Triple X or Witch Hunter. But it's not as good as even his last Riddick movie or even his last Fast and Furious movie. So you're looking at something that's like an okay film. You're not gonna miss anything if you don't see it. If you see it, awesome. If you don't, fuck, who the fuck cares? But honestly, this movie is you guys should be happy that you didn't have to go to the movies to see this. So thank you guys for watching the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like, subscribe. I give BloodShot a 6 out of 10. See you guys on the next one. Goodbye.